Why GTR owners think Coyote copied them. Did we actually speak about that on the podcast?
No,
Or before?
before.
Okay, so
you had a podcast with who was it?
Workhorse Performance.
Workhorse Performance, and they said Coyote's pretty much copied the GTR.
Just like that, too.
So I went, okay, no. Then they said something about, again, I saw clips, so there must be a bunch of context behind that. They said, dude, we put the boost on the dyno, found the same exact pattern, man. And I was like, well, that is your boost controller, right? So let's say you ramp in, let's say you have an AMS 2000, you can plot with little dots how you want the boost to come in.
Yeah.
So if you have a similar boost controller and you command the boost to come in at the same time, it's gonna trace a similar way, regardless of the combination that you have. Maybe they meant that the same power at the same RPM. I could understand that, but then did it make it at the same boost? So in terms of copying, I think they share a similar architecture. Twin independent variable cam timing.
Right.
But one has a big V6, what is it, 4-liter V6? And the other one has a 5-liter Coyote. But the Coyote really makes up for the lack of displacement when it comes to the airflow. That's what the Coyotes make power.
Yeah.
Airflow. It's a very efficient air pump. Air in, air out very efficiently. So depending on their boost curve that they had plotted into their boost controller, of course, it might match the boost curve the GTR did. But since I wasn't there to see what was happening, I just thought it was funny. I don't dislike it. They're great guys. I just thought it was funny to hear the controversy behind it. And I'm like, there's no controversy. They're not saying anything wrong. I think people are just losing their mind because they just hear Coyote copied this and they just...
It was the cam phasing and the chopping as well.
The chopping and cam phasing Coyote did first. Let's be honest about that. Ford Racing, back when it was Ford Racing, had a ProCal tuner. That ProCal tuner was Ford's aftermarket tune. You could buy it from Ford. In 2011, you could buy a cam loped idle tune from Ford in the Ford ProCal tuner. In 2011, when did the GTRs come out?
2008, I want to say.
They came out in 2008?
2007.
Okay.
Or actually, production's 2007.
So when did Motec start shopping on those cars?
That seemed like it was pretty recent.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't heard. Like every single time I went to 2K in the last 5 years, they just idled soft.
Yeah.
And now they go blah, 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 blah. Why? So in 2011, Coyotes were chopping it up from Ford. And Boss 302s, you're reminding me now why Bosses are badass. Boss 302s came with a different key. Like the Hellcat has the red key. Boss 302s came with a red key. When you started it with the red key, it chopped. Dude, the Boss 302 with the regular